We have a special in our women's clothing department. Women's pants are half off in the back. Thank you for shopping here.
I'm Eric.
Colin.
You're new here, right?
I have been here about a month.
Where'd you move from?
California.
California? I've never been to California. Why'd you move?
You know, everyone asks me that. Why would you move? Why would you want to move here? You should go back to California before you get stuck here. Did you move here because you like Twilight? If you dislike this place so much, you should just leave, or at least stop bothering me about it.
Dude, it's just a question. I don't know you all that well. Just trying to make conversation.
I'm sorry, it's just sort of a long story.
Well, I've got about 10 minutes of this lunch break left, so if you could fit into 10 minutes, I'd enjoy a good story.
Okay. I guess it all started this one night last summer. That's me, by the way. There'd been some strange murders in town, and people were so scared they were packing up and leaving. I was eating dinner with my parents when they announced they were leaving too.
Son, we have an announcement to make.
We're leaving. Now, I wasn't scared of this murderer, but with everyone packing up and leaving, soon it would be a town of just one person. So I figured, why not? That evening, after I finished the jicama salad, I packed up and headed out of town.
I've never had jicama before.
Neither have I.
You just said.
Anyway, I caught a bus that took me a couple hours north. I got off at this small town, and it was pretty late at night. The main part of town was just one street, a couple blocks in length. It was really nice, though. Had a great little tea shop, a little stream under an overpass. But it being late at night, all of that stuff was closed. I walked along the street looking for a place to stay. I saw a sign for an historic inn, and I headed right for it when this weird old woman walked right up to me.
Hello, I am a pigeon dealer. I have pigeons of all sizes and flavors. I have your standard pigeon. Cool. I have your French pigeon. They're cool. And I have your Spanish pigeon. El queso. I also have your special collection, such as your geek collection. I have your standard geek pigeon, Luke, I am your father. And I have your Spanish geek pigeon, Luke, soy tu padre.
A pigeon dealer? All right, now you're just messing with me.
No, there really was a pigeon dealer. It seems strange, I know, but that's what really happened. You know, I told you this was a long story. I guess it's a bit weird, too.
All right, I guess I'll just believe you. Continue.
So, anyway, I told the pigeon dealer I wasn't interested. Actually, I'm rather frightened by pigeons.
Frightened? Why are you frightened by pigeons?
Well, I guess it all started when I was living in San Francisco as a kid. See, I was just about to enter the
What
cross.
are you doing?
What?
Story within a story. That's a bit much for 10-minute show, don't you think? Sorry about that, folks. Back to the story. The one that we're supposed to be telling! So, after explaining why I don't like pigeons, I passed the weird old woman, went to the inn. The next morning, I went to eat breakfast at a little restaurant a couple of buildings down. As I sat, I noticed everyone seemed a bit on edge as they whispered worriedly to each other.
Hey, what's going on?
This morning, I found the body of the old pigeon dealer. The people say she may have been murdered.
Pigeon dealer? That's strange. I just met her last night. She tried to sell me a pigeon.
That's wonderful. Or at least it would be if she were still alive. You must feel very honored. She only sells pigeons to those she deems worthy.
Really?
I thought,
Another murder, but I just got away from that.
so I left town as soon as possible. By the following nightfall, or maybe it was several nightfalls later, I don't really keep track of time, I came to another town. This was actually a city. There were a lot of trees. I found another inn, but the innkeeper person was talking to another guest. Apparently the guest was upset about something. It just sounded like gibberish to me.
To pay or not to pay? That is the question.
As I sat there, this girl, I assumed she was a guest too, came in and sat down next to me. I know her.
The name's Elle.
Colin.
Oh. Woo! Oh, this is a terrible place to stay. I can't believe I'm kind of paying for a room. You ought to find yourself a better inn.
It's all right. Cheap, close to the road. I'm just staying the night.
Oh? Where are you headed?
Nowhere in particular.
I know the feeling.
So, why are you here?
Oh, traveling. At least I was. I went to school to study the dance, but when I was out looking for a job, I realized I wasn't that happy with my life. So I left.
Why did you leave? You never told me you were unhappy.
I can just end the story now, okay? You don't have to see what happens next.
No, tell me. I need know. You aren't listening to her, are you? That girl has caused us nothing but trouble.
Oh, don't blame me for your terrible housekeeping.
You're lucky we put up with it.
Because I'm a paying customer, you know. This place is not even worth the money I pay to stay here. Go to bed.
All right, I'll see you in the morning.
Woo!
And then I went to bed too.
Hey, what's wrong?
Elle, they found her body a few hours ago in the garden outside. She goes up the garden every morning before the sun rises. She likes to dance in the darkness while everyone is asleep.
No.
No.
What? No, how?
Police are looking into it.
Where's the innkeeper?
Just left. Who are you?
Me? I'm the Wind Chime Ninja. A ninja trained specifically to carry wind chimes without making a single sound. I can carry up to 32 wind chimes without making a single clink. I need to inform the innkeeper that I'm closing the inn for 24 hours for investigation.
Investigation? Are you with the police?
Yes and no. See, the police have failed to catch the serial killer, so I've been brought in to end this.
Serial killer. So Elle wasn't first.
No. This killer's left a trail up along the coast, but a few days ago it ended coldly with the death of a...
Pigeon dealer.
Yes. But we didn't expect to pick it up so much further north. And you are?
Colin.
And you knew the latest victim, Elle?
Sort of. Not really. I just met her last night, but she seemed like such a wonderful person.
What are you thinking? I bet you're thinking you want to help me solve this case.
Actually, I was thinking how weird it would be if that creepy bloke from Phantasm was a midwife, because then he'd say things like,
It's a boy.
but helping you solve a murder sounds like fun too.
It looks as if she was murdered with this flower pot.
She looks so peaceful.
It looks like you're onto something.
This place looks familiar. But I only just arrived last night. I hadn't yet been to the gardens. No, this isn't possible.
That was when I realized.
I'm the murderer.
What?
Yeah, nothing. I didn't say anything.
But you knew her, right? And you mentioned the pigeon dealer. Colin. That's what she said your name was. There was a Colin on the list of names where this all started. Holy slugs, Batman, you're the murderer!
I had to escape. I couldn't go down for murder. I didn't realize I was the murderer until that second. In my desperation, I did something without thinking. I threw a Satsuma.
What? I don't have a Satsuma.
Sorry.
Cheers.
Yeah. I kept running and running until I came to this town, found a place to work and a place to stay, which brings us to just over 10 minutes ago, right before you asked me why I moved here. And then, Eric, something really strange happened. This guy walks in with a bomb and blows up the whole damn planet. this.
Wait. How did that happen? We're still having that happened. How are we still having this conversation?
That's a good question, Eric.